What's up, guys? My name is Adriel Rivera, and I make music in my shed. Join with me today is somebody who also makes music in my shed, amateur disc golfer Tegan James Pres Washington.
What's up? What's up? What's up? I threw a birdie when we played last weekend.
Is that what they're called?
Well, a birdie is
Badminton.
Oh yes, but no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in the golf sense. A birdie's one under par. I believe a birdie's one under par.
Oh,
I'm gonna look like an idiot if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure a birdie means you went one under par.
and that means like you're doing good,
That means
right?
you're doing good.
Okay.
So the par was 3. I think it was like the last hole that we did.
Yeah.
And the par was 3, and I did 2.
Sheesh. Bro, parred it.
I did par. I think I ended like +8 or +11, which is not great, but I'm an amateur, so it's to be expected.
Yeah, me too. Me too, for real. I mean, like, I won't even say that I'm even like a beginner. Like, I just went once.
Yeah.
That was the only time I ever went.
Yeah, you went on like one blind date, You're not even talking yet.
You remember when I threw one of the discs and like I threw out one of my shoulders?
I do. And you threw out the opposite shoulder that you threw with. Yeah, I remember that. That was strange.
Yeah. I don't know how that happened. I threw with my right hand and my left shoulder got messed up.
Bro, beats me. I did not think that that's how the science worked on that, but
It was
man.
because I was bracing myself with this arm, and then like the residual energy just like went through. Like this arm was already good, but like this arm wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, see you gotta stretch before, man. Do proper warm-ups and everything. Get loose and ready to go throw that frisbee.
It's okay. Next time. Next time. So today we're gonna be going over the lyrics and music video for I guess that's what I'm used to, and I completely forgot that we're going over the music video. So you know what? It's a good idea.
What? Hold on, let me guess. You're gonna pull it up?
Yeah. Cause like I think we should probably watch the music video.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
All right, let's give this a listen and watch at the same time. Let's do both at the same time. You ready?
Yep.
What do you think about me? Now that you're without me, you probably think that I need you. That I hate the distance, like everything's different. But to be honest, I've been through so much with my mom. Now she's in Wisconsin, and now I've had to lose you too. Important women in my life don't fit in. I guess it's what I'm used to. I guess it's what I'm used to. What do your friends say about me? Do they speak profoundly about all of the things I do? I've been on 4 playlists. I can't say I'm famous, but did you see my interview? I'm still independent. This industry's hectic, but I think that I've made some room. My vision's become clear, underdog of the year, but that's what I've been used to. But that's what I've been used to. But that's just what I'm used to. I guess it's what I'm used to.
You know you're not in the middle? Huh? Do you know you're not in the middle?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I forgot about that part. That's so funny.
Oh, good times.
Yeah. I started laughing in the middle of like the video because like I remember like all the like when I'm looking at the robot and I'm like making faces at the robot. I remember like I didn't tell you that that was my plan for the video and the edit. I just started making faces at the camera. It like you're like, what the hell are you
Yeah.
doing? But, like, yeah, no, this music video is so like funny just remembering like doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like the egg sandwich too. Like at the time, like I was just eating a lot of egg sandwiches like that because like I was trying to get my protein in because like I was like on a cut but trying to like still get the protein.
Yes, sir.
So I was just eating hella egg sandwiches and so I threw it in there, threw it in an egg sandwich.
Why not?
Yeah, but that's the music video.
Yeah, I think it was visually really cool, and I think you did a good job with like the coloring and stuff too.
Thank you.
Like I thought it looked cool.
Yeah, I think this is one of my best music videos in terms of the look
Yeah.
and like also like okay, this was on the old camera and like it came out really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I think it's one of my better ones, one of my best ones.
Yeah.
Um,
And the lighting and everything was really
yeah.
good. Like
really thought it through for
yeah, you snapped.
real. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I still have that robot head. I think it's really cool how we made it too, or I made it, I guess.
You made it, yeah.
But like it was like the screen is literally just like my old phone. It's like just in there with like a little animation that I made for the vocals on After Effects. Turned out really cool, actually. Excuse me, but yeah, it turned out really cool. I think.
Yeah, it was a cool and like super interesting concept. And I guess I'll ask you now, what made you think of like doing the whole robot head thing and pulling it off the way that you did?
I think it's literally just because of like the vocal effect that I had going on. It was like that, like what do, you know, like
Yeah.
that call and response. Like I, even in the mix of that, like I brought up like the like pitch correction so it sounds like super like auto-tune, or that was the goal, was to try to make it sound really like robotic and auto-tune.
Yeah.
Because I wanted it to sound like that, and it gave me the idea of doing like a robot for the video. And then at this time I was doing a music video a month for the entire 2022, and so I needed a music video. That was like the idea. Boom, that's what we came up with. And yeah, no, I mean, like, I think it turned out really cool. Like, I do really like that whole robot concept. And I made that robot head. Just goes to show that like you really don't need like a huge budget to make like a good music video. And it's got a good reaction. You know, it was one of my best music videos in terms of performance. So.
Yeah. Man, I'm watching it and just acknowledging like how good it really is and how beautiful it really does look, knowing that it's just you coming up with the idea for all of the shots and lighting all of the shots and setting up the camera for all the shots.
Yeah.
And editing it together.
Yeah. Exactly.
And, I mean, I'm watching and I'm like, yo, this is better than like some like short films that I've seen, you know, when I go to like premieres and stuff, and like, you know, there's a whole crew involved.
Yeah.
And
Right. You were my only crewmate for this.
Yeah, and I just held the camera where you told me.
Yeah, right. I think I still have the footage of you, like being the subject for like the scenes of like as I'm trying to like set up the camera and all that. You're like just sitting there like that.
Man, that's probably, I think that's like one of the most clutch parts about having somebody around, is being able to set up shots on them so then you can just go and like stand in afterwards, because trying to set it up on yourself, it's like you gotta get up and move it and sit down.
For real. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's the video, bro.
Yeah, that's sick.
Any questions, comments, concerns about it?
Favorite shot?
That's hard because I like a lot of them. I really like the shot. Let me see. Like these shots where like I'm just like in front of the trees and stuff, you know? Like I think these look really nice. And then also like the robot head too. Like this shot in the kitchen of the robot head I think looks really good. Because like the exposure's right, all that. Like you have the window in the background that's like exposed well, but you still have the key light, and like it looks like the light is coming from the window, like, but it's actually like the key light that they were using right now for the podcast. Like these, there was like a lot of thought going into like the lighting, and even like with like these shots where I'm in like I'm like on the other side of the camera, like like facing the robot. Let me see, where is it at? Bro, I literally just right here. Okay, like this shot right here. This also looks really good.
Yeah.
And it's like the same type of thing going on. You have like the background, like the light coming through the window, exposed well. You know, I'm key lit well. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's like came out pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. You snapped on this one, man.
Thank you, bro. Look at that guy with facial hair and long hair. I think my hair is at that point again, though. That length again. I just don't have the facial hair or the glasses. I got better glasses now.
Sheesh.
And no facial hair.
Yes, sir.
I have a little bit of scruff though.
Just a little bit. It's a little something.
But yeah, you got any lyrics for me?
Let's dive into lyrics, bro. I got lyrics for you. Of course I got lyrics for you.
Wait, but what's your favorite shot?
What's my favorite shot?
Bagwich?
Dude, I mean,
The protein.
I think each one of these where it's you or the robot talking, like I think you did a really good job at lighting those. Like that looks amazing.
Thank you.
Like no, like I'm not gonna sugarcoat or nothing like that. That looks great, dude.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
it's fire. All right. Let's dive into lyrics, eh?
Yeah, let's do it.
So, what do you think about me now that you're without me? When you wrote that, the person that you were talking about, how much did it matter to you to know what they were thinking compared to now? Like, give me like a rating.
Well, now compared to then?
Yeah, like back then, how much was that on your mind and you wanted to know compared to now?
Well, compared to now, it's like 0. Like, obviously, like so whatever. Like, but back then, it's hard to say. It's hard. I mean, obviously, it definitely wasn't 0 at the time. But I wouldn't say it was like anything super crazy either. Maybe.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy how fickle we are, and how like we play so many things up in our head, and then in reality it's not that big of a deal, especially when you look over the long run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like for sure. Definitely now too. It's like, life moves on for real. Life goes on.
Yeah, and we talked about this in a previous episode, but this is just another thing that like captured the headspace you were in at the time, and it's cool to look back on. Man, it's like sometimes I'd be listening to old songs and like laughing at the headspace I was in. I was like, I cannot believe I thought it was the end of the world for a second there.
Dude, oh my god, I listened to like some old songs, like the grind set lyrics that I have written, and like, but the thing is, it's like, it's so cringe to me listening to it now, because it's like, I mean, I feel like I'm more disciplined and quote unquote on the grind than I was back then, but I don't try to boast about it like I did back then either, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like listening to that stuff, it's like, oh my god, freaking
Oh god.
like I was thinking about All Right. You remember the song All Right?
Yes, of course I remember that.
Dude, I have such a Logic lyric in there. It's like dude, I have so many Logic lyrics. It's so like crazy. Like, I have a lyric that's like, do it for yourself because everybody's gonna die. Yeah, didn't mean to get that morbid. Yeah, and it's so goofy. And then I'm also what else did I say? I was like it's like, and I something along the lines of like, and I love everybody that like believes in me or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro.
Yep. Hey, bro, I got those too.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I don't hate Logic, but like looking back at the songwriting that I have written, And looking back at some of Logic's old lyrics too, we've talked about this before, and it's like I've realized that a lot of Logic's old songs he just saying stuff for real, you know.
Yeah.
And so like not really connecting the dots together, just kind of like it's like just like words, bro.
It's
He's
just
putting
words
out there.
Yeah.
Shout out Logic though.
Shout out Logic. Shout out Logic. But yeah, I do wanna apologize because back in the day I was definitely on the train where it was like there's Drake, Kendrick, Cole, and then Logic, and I'm sorry that I did that to y'all.
Yeah, I feel bad for Logic. What if Logic hears this?
Logic, I love you. I think I was just wrong about the trajectory and what it ended up panning out to be.
Yeah,
but I enjoyed the music. I showed up to shows. I bought the merch. Like,
Same
great
here.
time.
Same here.
You know?
I did too.
I wouldn't take it back. Logic, you're
Take
the
it back.
reason.
Take it way back.
Oh man. I was just gonna say, Logic, you're the reason that I know how to flow. Logic is a big inspiration for that.
Yeah, and I Logic definitely was a huge inspiration growing up. No, I'm gonna say growing up, but like in my music, like starting off my music career, like he was like one of the people I was listening to at the very beginning when I was starting. Him and John Bellion, like biggest two inspirations. And so, shout out Logic.
Yeah,
he if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I'm at today.
For sure. Same here.
Yeah.
Same here. Yeah, and I think when you like previously when you went to rap, you immediately like kind of went into like the Logic kind of style because that was the rap that you like knew, you know what I'm saying, and listened to.
Yeah.
And so that same here.
Yeah.
I was making Logic songs all the time.
For real. Yeah.
But now we make our own songs.
We do. And I'm honestly, I'm confident to say that I feel like I've kind of developed into my own sound for sure.
And that's a beautiful thing. That's what this is about. That's what this is about.
For real.
All right. So I got my next question for you. You ready?
Yeah.
So based off of this song, it seems like it was just about, relationships that have gone sour. And my question to you is when relationships do go sour, or even just in general, when you're having like a tough time, are you someone that buries yourself in work or stays away from work, or some sort of combination?
I think you literally asked me this exact question on the podcast.
It's crazy because like when I'm writing it, right, it feels original. And then as I'm saying it, I'm like, I'm having deja vu right now. Why am I having deja vu right now?
Yeah, no, this is definitely a question you asked me before. But just to touch on it, what did I say last time? Watch me say the complete opposite of what I said last time.
That'd be crazy. A little fact check. Let's see.
Wait, so bury myself in work or
like avoid work?
I think I bury myself in work for sure. It like gives me more. I think my work gives me self-worth. I think we've also established this before. But like burying myself in work and being productive, like if I have a really productive day, I feel like so good about myself. And so to make me feel good about myself all the time, bury myself in work if I'm going through something bad, you know what I'm saying? But
question on that.
Yeah.
Do you not feel good if you didn't have a productive day?
Do I not feel good if I didn't have a productive day?
Yeah, I forgot what you just said, but you like said if you were productive, it was a good day or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I really don't. Like, I feel like if it's a weekday, weekends, I give myself leniency because it's like everybody's home. So, that's going to be the time where I'm going to socialize the most probably. But during the weekday, if I don't do work and I could have done work, I feel like pretty crappy.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yes, I agree with that. I am a little bit like looser with it. And then when it comes to like weekends versus weekdays and stuff, I don't have too much of a social life for real. It's a lot of family stuff, you know what I'm saying?
But that is a social life.
Yes. I mean outside like friend stuff and going out and doing stuff, like a lot of times weekends I'll hang out with the family for a couple hours at the house or whatever. Like nothing crazy. But I also I don't have that strict line between like weekend, weekday. I tend to just be like a week is a week. It's like a Sunday could be a full work day while a Monday's a do whatever day.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I plan to do work and I don't do work on a day, That sucks.
For real.
Hate that.
Yeah.
Hate to see that.
You know what I find though, when I actually plan out like this day I'm gonna do this, I actually get it done.
Mhm.
You know, which makes sense. It's what you expect.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely like planning out like this is meant for this. This day's meant for this. Like then like I tend to get my work done a little more.
Yeah.
You want to play board games this weekend?
I can't. I'm shooting this weekend. All like it's like day to night. So
Damn.
it's like it's like a bad shift, you know what I'm saying?
Bro's working for real.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 12-hour days. 12-hour days, we on them.
Hey, you getting food for that? They catering for you?
Yeah.
Hell
They
yeah.
feeding me. Of course they're feeding me. Yeah, good people. They're paying me too. Crazy. Shout out them.
Doing another Apple TV background casting?
Nah. This one's a paid short film, which is a bit more rare. But yeah, it's cool. Not like it's obviously not groundbreaking pay, but it's getting paid to do acting.
Yeah, compensation, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
And not background acting. So that's cool too. All right, you ready for the next thing?
Yeah.
So this one may or may not be personal. But the lyric that I have from you is, "To be honest, I've been through so much with my mom."
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to ask, what are some things, or one of the biggest things that you've learned from your mom, or from your relationship with your mom?
What have I learned from my mom? Take care of your mental health for sure. Seeing my mom with her schizophrenia and stuff like that, like it's very important to take care of your mental health, and your mental health. It's gotten really real for me in the last year with like my panic attacks and stuff like that like I've never experienced before. So like it's so crazy, like the power of the mind. Schizophrenia like literally makes you see things that you feel, see and hear things that you feel are very real. Like, and it's like it's there,
Mm-hmm.
And when you're on the outside, which I mean, well, not that I ever like that I have schizophrenia or anything like that. Not like I know what my mom goes through, but like for sure, on the outside though, as an outsider, it's easy to see that and be like, why can't you just realize that it's not real? Like, it doesn't make sense, but
Right.
in their mind, it really does make sense, and it's like it is very real. And this last year, like, really solidified that, because it's like I had panic attacks. I had this very real chest pressure that was so severe that it was like my blood pressure was like going up, It's like, what is going on? And it just turns out it's literally just anxiety. And it's like, like, how is it that like anxiety is making me feel like I'm like dying? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like physically, like not good. And it's because the mind's powerful, bro. The mind is very powerful. I mean, it's the mind is what is what your perception is. You know? It's like, it's crazy. And so, that, like, I mean, that's one thing that's definitely taken away from like my whole, like my mom and like the whole experience with her. Is just like mental health is very real, and it's very important. On top of that, and I don't know, just like, I mean, I feel like I'm kind of making stuff up at this point, but like, like just being grateful, like my mom, I had a good childhood growing up with a mom,
Mm-hmm.
And my little brother doesn't get that same experience that me and my older brother did growing up. And I'm grateful for being able to have like a mom in my life when I was a child and then going into a teenager. And obviously it's different now. And like my relationship with my mom is like it's like almost non-existent at this point, and I love my mom, still love my mom, and I care about her, and I want her to be okay and good, but like,
Mm-hmm.
It's been, and I know like people listening right now might not even know anything that's like happened. I have like spoken about it before on songs and like, talked about it before, but like my mom has schizophrenia. There's a lot of stuff, family history I'm not going to go into, but like with my mom, like having somebody that like, you know, was like literally like your mom kind of like be in your life and then like slowly become somebody that she used to not be. It's hard. It's a difficult process, and like I've gone through it. I've like accepted it, and I've grieved already. You know, like
Yeah.
I've grieved my whole situation with my mom. You know, but like, and like I'm thankful that I had her, because it's like growing up, I'm the only reason I am today because let me go back. We, you know, our parents, they raised us, all that. And I feel like I had really good parents growing up. And obviously everything happened with my mom. And then like that was rough and it was a lot of tension and all that. But even still then, it's like, I'm grateful that I had my mom when I was growing up. She was a really good mom when she was my mom, you know, she still is, but like, you know what I'm saying? When she was taking care of me, she was a really good mom. And then like, because of that, it's like, I can be a really good brother, or I can try to be a really good brother for my little brother, since he doesn't have that, you know?
Yeah.
On top of that too, it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's like, yeah, like there's a lot of stuff that happened, but I feel like there's a lot that I can take away from like everything that I learned from that, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just being grateful that like I have, you know, the family that I do,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. My not a super similar situation, but my parents split, and even with, you know, grievances that I have with them, I still could acknowledge the fact and be grateful for the fact that I had a good childhood. They were good parents to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, just being appreciative for that, for real. And I think the mental health thing that you brought up, especially like, you know, I'm not sure the exact timeline, but being exposed to it at like a younger age and everything, I'm sure that you have developed and do understand like the importance of that. And that's probably a big reason as to why, you know, once you went through that situation, you acknowledge that it's something that needs to get solved, and you've been working to live with it, you know?
For real. Yeah.
All right, so I got one more question for you.
All right.
So, your quote, underdog of the year. But that's what I've been used to.
Yep.
So, my question is, do you think that you earned that title this year? And even if you do or don't, who are some other people that you think are underdog of the year worthy?
Bro just wants a shout out, for real.
That's not
no,
what I want.
I'm kidding. But no, for real, this guy's an underdog.
Thank you.
Did I earn the title this year? I feel like I earn the title every year, but that's like, it's a little self-absorbed.
That's what you're used to, man.
Exactly. There you go. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, people I could shout. Well, Connor for sure. Conrad. Shout out Conrad. Like, you know, Connor's been doing stuff with his music, and like, I mean, it's always so cool to hear what he's up to, because it's like, you know, they got little things here and here kind of like building up, and like bro's meeting the people he needs to meet, for real. You know, and like, it's just cool because like we both started very small, you know, and like being able to grow together with him, with you too, because like we, you know, obviously we're all in the same boat. My homies, for real, my best friends, like being able to just like grow with you guys, it's so cool. It's so cool. And like, I feel like we're all kind of like underdogs in our own regard.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah, of course.
But hey, people might look at us and be like, those guys aren't underdogs. What are you talking about?
For real. What are some things that you still want to accomplish this year when it comes to music? Maybe what you want to do behind the scenes or front facing?
Email list stuff, for real, bro. Like, I do really want to just like get better at it, at like, you know, becoming a really good email marketer. and like being able to start generating some good revenue for the business so that I can actually like do cool stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like yeah, I mean, as of right now, the email list is like the biggest focus. I think I'm gonna like really try to lock in on. You got a song called Locked In.
It's true. It's for situations like this.
For real. But streaming numbers, because I mean, like, I know streaming numbers is another thing. Like, I would love to get back to 100K monthly listeners, but that's not like a huge goal that I have. Back catalog though, I need to build up my back catalog again. I need to get songs in the vault. That needs to happen for sure. So that's a goal. Get the back catalog going, and then get my email list on fleek. You remember when people used to say that?
I do. You threw me right back to that time, man.
Should be, yeah. So there's that. How about you? What are your goals?
Man, actually, my goals for the rest of the year.
You hear that, guys? His goal is men.
It's gotta be, right? I mean, what else can it be? Man, I think that my goals for the end of the year aren't music related.
It's like your manifest media, right?
Yeah,
it's manifest media. Man,
see, exactly.
He's all about them.
How could it be anything else? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, focusing on growing my business. Still releasing music on consistently on the 8th every month.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really what I want to focus on right now.
Right.
Because I'm also used to underdog of the year, and I kind of want to stop being underdog of the year, and I kind of want to be like
independent dog of the year.
Right, and then work up and become top dog of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like, when are we gonna get there?
For real.
So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think I would like to not be underdog, but I think that's what makes it cool, though. You know what I'm saying? The underdog story.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather be an underdog than be top dog from the jump.
Yeah, makes sense.
Thank you. I do be doing that sometimes.
Real, bro. Love when that happens.
When are we getting the Manifestival?
Dude, I it's something that I do think about, and I can't wait to do one day. It's gonna be sick.
That's what this is all for. Is so that you can build up the revenue to do Manifestival.
It'll be so sick.
Get ready, guys. He's gonna start hosting the annual Manfest.
That's not what it's called. That's not what it's called, guys. That's not what I'm hosting. Don't listen to this man. I've never met this man in my life before today.
Manfest.com, guys. Actually, don't.
Bro, what are you telling the people right now? Guys, stop listening to him.
I don't know what that website is. Don't go to that, please. I don't think it's going to work out well. Manifestrecords.com. Do you even have a website for Manifest?
Not for Manifest Records, nah.
Go to presraps.com, guys. Presraps.com. That's where you can get all your Manifest Records information. Do you have the Manifest shirts on your website?
I do.
Sheesh, guys. Manifest shirts. Pick one up.
Thank you.
He's not wearing one, though.
Well,
Dude, I told you to wear one. I told you to wear one for the podcast.
Bro, no.
I just lied to you.
This guy's lying. Dude, what the heck?
We talked about that in another episode.
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to be honest to each other.
Yeah, I was honest about lying. Therefore, I was honest. You know what else I'm honest about?
Nope.
Giving you guys early access to my latest music every month before it drops.
It's true.
Check out the link below, join the email list, and get early access, exclusive early access to merch, all of this sorts of stuff. Like I said, I got plans for this email list, so we're gonna really get in there.
For real.
You're gonna have some fun in there. What time is it,
bro? I've been losing track of the time. Something about a quote, though.
Sheesh, quote of the week.
Let's go.
All right, bro. My quote is from We the Urban. Quoted them before. They got good quotes. They said, in the process of becoming who you want to be, don't forget to acknowledge and love on the person you are right now. For real. Look, we somehow the quotes always come back around to the topic of what we were talking about today.
Yep.
And yeah, like, I mean, we got many goals. We're underdogs, but we also have to acknowledge the fact that, like, but we're doing good. We're doing good. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's hard to acknowledge that a lot.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
For real. It's like, you know, I'm like, I'm always like, I want to go there. You know what I'm saying? I want to be over there, and I've always wanted to be over there. You know, and it makes me angry.
Right, because you're not there yet.
Exactly.
You've gotten closer, you know, but not exactly to where you want to be.
Right. Yeah. It makes me angies, bro.
I feel you, man. I feel you. I tend to have a problem. Like, I enjoyed that quote because I thought it was going to say were, the person that you were. I do a decent job of, like, thinking about the person I'm going to be, being excited about that, also acknowledging the person that I was and being, like, happy with that. But it's the current state that I'm always skeptical about.
Right. It's like, am I doing enough? Am I doing enough?
Yeah.
Yeah. For real.
Constantly.
So, the mind's crazy, bro.
Yeah. And then I always look back and I'm like, I did what I could.
You see, but if, like, yeah, that's crazy. Because, you know, you're right. Because you look back and you think, did what I could. I agree. Like, why? Because it's like, right now, and past me, same dude. Like, I will be the past me, and I have to give my past me grace.
Yeah.
Then why don't I give myself grace?
I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out when we grow up or something. I don't freaking know.
Time is an illusion.
It really is.
Nothing's real, bro.
Hey, speaking of time, Big Sean said on Apologize.
Too late to apologize. That song?
No. Nah, not quite. He said
that's Big Timberlake. Wait, Timbaland. Who sing? That's One Republic.
I don't know. I don't know who did that song.
Go ahead.
All right, man. One of the worst things you can do is waste time. Only thing worse is wasting mine.
Sheesh.
And I really like that quote because I think, like, because I heard that and I really mess with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you have to realize that, like, that applies to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I hear that, I think about, like, you know, you shouldn't waste somebody else's time.
For real. Time is the most valuable resource that we have because we never get it back, right? And so if you're already spending time doing something and you take somebody else's time away from them, that makes you
Bad.
Yeah.
I mean, because, like, you know,
you can waste your time all you want, but you don't have to waste somebody else's.
Right. You should not use somebody else's non-renewable resource. That's messed up. You know what I'm saying?
They're fossil fuel. They're
exactly. Imagine you went to a country and just took all of the freaking oil. That'd be a problem, man.
Dude,
it'd be a freaking problem.
Time is a fossil fuel.
Whoa.
Quote of the week. Third quote edition.
That's crazy. Bro just created a new quote on the spot.
Quote that, guys. Your next conversation, bring that up. Time is a fossil fuel.
Just see what happens. Just say it.
Yeah.
Just say it.
Right.
Just let somebody argue against you.
Well, what'd you do today? Time is a fossil fuel. It really gets the gears turning.
Whoa.
Like, what does that even mean?
What does that even mean?
I think you know what it means. It means that I don't even have to explain it. You get it. So if time is a fossil fuel, then that means people shouldn't waste any time rating this podcast 5 stars.
I believe that's what science would say.
I think so too. I heard it on
Bill Nye.
Yeah, the science guy. Dude, time is a fossil fuel, and you need to use it to rate I Make Music in My Shed 5 stars on Spotify. Specifically Spotify. We won't care about any other platform, just Spotify.
Yeah, honestly. Bro, chill, bro. They might shadow ban you or something. Bro, chill.
Just kidding.
We're joking, guys. Sorry, YouTube.
But I do use Spotify. Did you like that? That was like ASMR.
Bro, I told this dude before the podcast, like, don't be whispering in my ear, fam. I'm not trying to hear that.
ASMR.
Bro, stop.
This has been Jigan.
That's not my name. My name is Pres.
And I am Adriel Rivera. And we
Make music.
in my shed.